Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a salad mukbang, however you want to pronounce it. Today's food is salad, y'all. And the main reason why I wanted to do a salad is partially because I'm tired of eating like a fatty, and secondly because I have not seen too many healthy mukbangs. I'm gonna go with mukbang. I haven't seen too many healthy mukbangs out there. I've seen, of course, 3,457 million seafood boils, and I've seen a couple other things here and there, but I really wanted to do something healthy because, y'all, I'm really trying to get this summer body together at some point. So here is my salad for today. I'm just gonna put it up close to the camera so you can see it. It is lettuce, tomato, just a few tomatoes though. Cucumber, there is some sliced ham, like just ham deli meat because I was trying to do the least amount of work possible for this. Of course, some shredded mozz and bacon bits because bacon makes everything better. So I put a little bit of black pepper on there too. Now let me put y'all on real quick. If you put some Mrs. Dash on your salad, it's going to change your life. Let me tell you. And let me just scoot this back so you can kind of see it. And then, of course, I have my little trusty, dusty cat cup with nothing other than Kool-Aid inside. Such a typical black drink. And, of course, it's grape flavored because I really wanted to be a stereotype today. But it tastes so good. My mom put literally an entire pound of sugar in here. So I'll probably have diabetes by the end of this video, but that's okay because we're eating a salad. So anyway, I'm just going to get started. So when I was thinking about doing this video, I really didn't know what I was going to talk about. And I have seen that before, like where you watch mukbangs and like people aren't even talking about anything. But for some weird reason, I still watch anyway, mainly because I'm scrolling through the comments. Like, I don't know if that happens to any of you guys, but literally my whole YouTube watching patterns have turned into me like partially watching videos the first time, but mainly reading all 4,000 comments. And then I have to go back like right after that and rewatch the video to actually see what was happening. So I'm using Kraft creamy poppy seed dressing. This is so good. I know everybody loves like ranch. People love Italian dressing. And some people love French, but I'm telling you, this creamy poppy seed is going to change your entire life. So the recommended serving size is 2 tablespoons, and that's obviously a lie. So we're going to do about 10 tablespoons. Like, I really don't see how people only have 2 tablespoons of salad dressing. How is that possible? 2 tablespoons is like 2 little squirts. I need half the bottle. I'm just kidding though. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. No lie though, I am going to use a lot. So I didn't know what I wanted to talk about in this video, you guys. I really didn't. And I didn't want to just like ramble and talk about nothing important. I wanted to talk about something that actually had something to do with anything. And I'm like low-key rambling right now. But what I'm going to talk about today is losing weight. It is such a cool topic to talk about because I have encountered so many people like in the comments of like mukbang videos that I watch. Like I watch Wendy's eating show. I really love her. And of course I think like a third of America watches B Love's Life. And the main thing that everybody's always talking about is like always constantly eating food that's bad for you, that's bad for your cholesterol and blood pressure and all that other stuff. And this is nothing against any of the mukbangers that, you know, eat foods that are crazy all the time, because if that's what you want to do, honey, then that's between you and your blood test, okay? That has nothing to do with me. But I didn't want to be that person that's constantly eating like crazy stuff just to get a few YouTube views. No. I'm like really trying to change my heathen ways and start eating better. And so that's why I wanted to talk about losing weight in this video. So I'm not used to talking and eating at the same time, so I gotta like actually get used to doing that. This is so weird. Let me tell y'all, this is so weird, like eating on camera. Like, it's weird as heck. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, and I don't like chewing with my mouth open. So how is that gonna work? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I hate chewing with my mouth open. Oh my God, how do you do that? How do you like talk on camera and chew with your mouth open? We're gonna work this out today. I'm gonna figure out a way to do this and not have all my food showing. So, the main reason why I wanted to lose weight is because I've been overweight for like a million years. No lie. Like, I was really skinny up until 5th grade. And then, like, after the summer was over and I came back to school in 5th grade, y'all, I was wearing like a D cup. Mind you, I was 10 years old. I was wearing a D cup. I was wearing darn Worthington blouses from JCPenney instead of the normal Arizona tees that everybody else was wearing. I was legit wearing Worthington button-down women's blouses. It was so ridiculous. It was like so ridiculous. So, like, I don't know where the weight gain came from. I don't know if honey, I was eating everything in the cabinet over the summer or what, but I just knew that I like gained a lot of weight. And so then from that point, I just kept gaining weight. And I wish you guys could really see the salad, but you know, I don't have a tripod right now, and this is really a rash decision on my part, so I'm not even prepared, y'all. This phone is being held up like by a roll of paper towels. So I'm trying to get the salad in the video as much as possible. Let me just hold it. Just hold it for now. So anyway, so I was the same weight for a long time. I was like a size 14, 16. And I don't know what happened. After I got married, which will be 3 years in March, all I saw was food. No lie. And I always wanted to lose weight before that. And, you know, I had tried a couple things. I had tried Lose It. I had tried going to the gym, honey, and that wasn't it. Things that aren't it for 1,000, Alex. I really don't like the gym. I don't like working out. And I don't mind dancing, but I don't like actually like working out. I was about to say I don't like physical activity, but that's a lie. But I really only like to dance. I don't really like working out on machines. So that worked for a while, but then I realized that I didn't want to do that. So I stopped. And then after I got married, and it could have been birth control, I don't know. I just got really fat. I was like, dang girl, none of my clothes fit. It was so ridiculous, no lie. And I don't know what happened, but I gained like 75 pounds, you guys, since 2016. So I got married in March of 2016, and it's going to be 2019 now. I literally gained like 70 pounds, and it was just like an overnight thing. And I had never gained that much weight before. Even when I was like, you know, eating whatever I wanted, I never gained weight. You know, like, I was probably like the same size for about 8 or 9 years. My weight wouldn't go up, it wouldn't go down, no matter what I did. And I really never changed my eating habits. I just tried to work out, but I was still eating the same. And so when I gained all this weight, I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And what I don't like, as much as I hate people to body shame, and as much as I, you know, really feel like you should be body confident, it's not cool to be huffing and puffing once you go up 5 stairs. I don't care what anybody says. That's not cool. You know? I'm body confident. My booty got a little big or whatever. I'm cute. I'm here for that. But I'm not here for huffing and puffing when I'm trying to walk fast to catch up with somebody. You know? I'm not here for seeing stars when I've been down to tie my shoes. I'm not here for not being able to buckle my seatbelt when I get in the airplane, because we're not asking for no seatbelt extenders, okay? I don't want to do none of that. And some people, they're okay with it, and I'm not. Like, even though I was bigger, I never had a problem with being, like, physically active. Like, running if I wanted to chase somebody for whatever crazy reason. Or just, like, getting on theme park rides, going up and down stairs, like, tying my shoes, like, just darn, like, washing the bottom of my foot in the shower, like, stuff like that was never an issue. And when I gained all this weight, I was just like, wow, this is kind of hard, and I do not like that. So, as much as I love my shape, and I'm so, like, totally okay with it, I do not like the other effects that come with that. And so, that's what made me want to lose weight. Not because anybody else was telling me to do it or wanted me to do it, because I finally got to a point where I wanted to do it. And that's what you have to realize. When other people want you to lose weight, or when you're losing weight for somebody else, you may actually be able to get it off, but it won't stick. But 9 times out of 10, you won't stick with it in general, you know, because you don't want to lose weight for yourself. You want to lose weight for somebody else. You really don't want to do it. So I think when I tried to lose weight all the other times, it was just because everybody else is saying, hey, you should lose some weight, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, don't you hate it when you think you're fat, but you're actually not fat? And then when you do get big, you're just like, dang, I wish I was my old size. That's kind of how I was. And even though, according to science, I was overweight, skip them, now I'm really like, girl, get it together. So, you know, it just got to a point where I'm tired of being out of breath. Like, that's not cool. I'm not trying to be out of breath, trying to walk up and down the stairs, y'all. And mind you, I'm in the basement right now. We have like 14 stairs to go up these, you know, to the first floor. And then it's like 20 stairs to go up to like where the bedrooms are. Plus, it's darn 10 stairs to get out the house. And if you come through the basement stairs, it's another 10 stairs. So that's a whole bunch of out of breathness. And it's too much. So, I decided to start trying a whole bunch of different weight loss methods. Y'all, I was really tripping. Let me tell you how I know I was tripping. And no offense to none of y'all. I was tripping so hard, I decided to go vegan. Why would I do that? That was a whole mess. That was a mess and a waste of my money. So, it started off with me watching What the Health on Netflix. And I said, girl, do not get suckered into this. Y'all, that's the thing. I always tell myself not to get suckered into stuff, and yet I still end up getting suckered into stuff. And this happens to me all the time. Like when you walk into those like presentations where they're like, hey, if you buy some pots and pans, we'll give you a free trip. And you're just like, I'm not going to buy no pots and pans. Skip these people. You know, I'm about to say something else. Skip these people. Man, walk in there and buy all the pots and pans. Don't even use the free trip. This literally happens to me all the time. So I said, I'm not going to get suckered into this documentary. I'm just going to watch it, whatever. Tell me why. The same night, I got Tommy. I was like, Tommy, dude, you gotta watch this documentary. And see, he's not about to do none of that. So he's like, no, just tell me what it's about. And I'm like, if we go vegan, we gonna live forever, basically. Like, it's gonna change our life. We gonna lose 50 pounds by tomorrow. Any stuff that we have that we don't know about is gonna go away. All that. So, Tommy's he's such a supportive husband, y'all. Like, no lie. I stay having a different idea every day. And he'd just be like, okay. So I said, let's go vegan. Let's try it for like a month. Which is foolish. Foolish. Anyway, I didn't even try to like go vegetarian or, you know, plant-based, honey. I just went straight vegan. I went to Aldi, paid $50 for like 3 months worth of groceries. I'm just kidding. I went to Aldi and spent like $100. And Aldi has better vegan food than they have regular food sometimes. And I bought all this food, and the next day I made like a really nice kale and cannellini bean breakfast hash with some faux meat. And I put like tomatoes in it and all this other stuff, like some smoky paprika, you know, something to add a smoky flavor, which is what vegans swear by sometimes. And I got to work and I was like on it. I was eating. I was like, okay, this is pretty decent or whatever. I could do this. So I had made like a vegan pasta for lunch. Now, mind you, T is 6'4", 300 pounds. He's like all like literally he's built. He's tall. He works like very rigorous job. And I done sent him to work with some darn pasta, like some vegan pasta, a Tupperware container this big, with some onions and bell pepper in it, and an Italian dressing and vinaigrette. Matter of fact, I sent myself to work with that, and I played myself. No lie. After I ate my food, my workmate was like, do you want some French onion dip? And I was like, girl, yeah. Forgot about the whole thing, y'all. Forgot about the whole thing in 10 seconds. Before she could even say dip, when she said, you want some French onion? I was like, heck yeah, girl. Y'all, It was at that moment I realized I played myself. So, nope. Then we had all them darn vegan groceries. I was mad. I do like that Earthbound butter, though. Because that's what it's called. So, tried vegan. That didn't work. Then, my doctor recommended a Mediterranean diet. That didn't work either. Then I came across keto. I was like, girl, Let me find out I can have 3 cheeseburger patties in the morning with extra cheese and bacon and a side of green beans. And then I can eat some ribs for lunch with a whole bunch of barbecue sauce, keto-friendly barbecue sauce, 3 string cheeses on the side, and some sauteed veggies. And then for dinner, I can have a whole pan of meatloaf with 5 slices of bacon and some coffee with a stick of butter in it. Let me find out I can do that every day. Have a pound of bacon a day. So I thought, so I was doing keto, and oh my God, it's so expensive. Like, really it is, because you're constantly buying meat. And I was not doing like your regular keto where you can have cloud bread and you can have like, you know, faux dishes that are keto friendly. I joined a common sense keto group or something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but their form of keto, you can't have like any of those replications of regular food because they want you to just like literally cut out that behavior altogether. So y'all, I was really into it. I was like, okay, like, you know, you can only use like stir as like a drink sweetener. It was very, very rigorous, but I'm like, I'm gonna stick to it or whatever. And I did keto for like 2 months and I liked it, but I didn't lose any weight. I was so hurt. I really was. And the thing is, they didn't believe in using those keto sticks. You know, the ones that you pee on and it tells you if you're in ketosis or not. They said don't use none of that. And I really rigorously followed it. Didn't lose no weight on that. I didn't gain any weight either. So that's interesting. I didn't lose weight, but I didn't gain weight. And then I decided to give up. Because I'm like such an impatient person. And if I don't like lose 30 pounds by the next day, I'm just going to throw the whole thing away. So that was the longest. Matter of fact, it might not even been 2 months. It might have been like a month and some change. A month and a week and a half. I was like, So then I decided to go back to my regular eating. I was like, whatever. This is too much. And the thing is, I really don't eat bad. Like, I usually... I just eat the wrong things. Like, I don't eat breakfast sometimes, mainly because I'm just like a procrastinator and I don't wake up early enough to do that. Or like, you know, for lunch, I'll have like regular food, like nothing crazy. And then for dinner, a lot of times we just have a protein and a vegetable. So I was like, oh my God, I don't understand why I can't lose anything or why I'm gaining weight. And it's just because, you know, we didn't eat out a lot either. When we did eat out a lot, I wasn't ordering burgers. I was ordering like chicken, like something like a real meal or whatever. Dang, like y'all, I was so hurt. I was personally offended by my body's inability to not lose weight. Like, I was okay. Inability to not lose weight, is that a contradiction? By my body's inability to not lose weight. Okay, that was right. All right, okay. I was so hurt. I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? So, honey, then one day on our anniversary, you know, me and Tommy are such a simple couple, y'all. We don't be trying to do nothing crazy and lavish. So for our anniversary, we like went and stayed in Rosemont. I'm in Illinois, for anybody who's wondering. We went and stayed in Rosemont, and we had all this stuff planned for what we were gonna do. We're gonna go to a concert, go to a comedian show, see Cedric the Entertainer. We were gonna go to a stand-up mic night the same night. We're gonna go dance. We're gonna do all this over the course of 3 days. Let me tell y'all, we literally the first night, we're driving on the way to go see like this comedy stand-up, and then decided we didn't want to go. Turned around and went to a Chinese buffet, and then went home, bought a whole bunch of like drinks, and got in the bed and watched a movie. Next day we went to breakfast. We had all this stuff planned, didn't do it. Went and got massages. They were so good, we turned back around and got another set of massages. Went to eat. Went and got pedicures. Went home. Went back to the hotel. Slept for a little bit. Got up. Went to White Castle. Bought a Crave case. Went back to the hotel. Ate that. Drank a little bit. Watched another movie. Went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. Did the exact same thing. We did end up going to, we go to Ruth's Chris every anniversary. We did that. Went back to the hotel, went to sleep, came home. It was the best anniversary ever, y'all. It was literally the best anniversary ever. But the point is I was eating crazy. So, I'm thinking, which is so ridiculous. guys can eat so trash and lose 35 pounds in 2 minutes. Literally. This is how much salad I got left, y'all. I like barely put it in it. I put a little bit of it in it, okay? Tommy can eat crazy. A crave case, 2 crave cases. Not work out for a month. Gain 0.1 pound, 3 pounds of muscle, and then go swimming and lose 20 pounds from swimming one day. I've seen it with my own eyes. He went to the gym for a week and lost 16 pounds. And was only going to the gym for like 2 hours. And here I am in the sauna, about to pass out, going to the gym rigorously for a whole week, doing darn JJ's green smoothie cleanse and all this other jive, and lost 0.8 pounds. I was so hurt. And offended again. So I just gave it a break and I was just like, I'm done doing this. So, what made me change my mind for the final time, I need to find a dress to wear to my meeting. Because we always wear dresses. I don't wear pants or anything. And I was looking at my closet at all my dresses and none of them fit. I'm talking about dresses that I've had for years. Because mind you, I was the same size forever. And none of these dresses fit, y'all. Not the old dresses. Even some dresses that I bought last year. You know, oh my gosh, they did not fit. And I was so hurt. What really hurt me is that, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the BuzzFeed video that I was in where we did like an apartment tour of our apartment. And I had this shoe closet with literally I have no less than 150 pairs of shoes. And these are shoes that I've been wearing for years. And now, mind you, I have some 5 and 6 inch heels. And I still wear heels. But some of my shoes, I could not get my foot in. And I'm like an 8, 8.5. I was so, like, personally hurt by that. Like, really. Because anybody will tell you, for years when I worked at the bank, I would literally leave work, go to Von Maur, go in their shoe room, get 3 pairs of shoes and go home. And I would do that like 2 or 3 times a week. Mainly because I ain't had no bills, but all I bought was shoes. I never really bought clothes like that. I never really bought purses, and I still don't buy purses like that or anything. I always focused on buying shoes because I love shoes. And now to like put your foot in a pair of shoes that you love and your foot does not fit in the shoe because your foot got slightly fat, that's just like a personal heartbreak. I mean, dang. That was like really sucky. So I was like, girl, you know, and I was tired of being the fat friend. You know, I've always been the fat friend because no, but everybody else is skinny basically. I ain't never been able to share clothes with nobody. Everybody else be like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. I'll go to your house and get something. Couldn't do that. I'm the friend that's like, does your dad have a shirt I can wear, basically? Like, which is so ridiculous. So I never had an issue with that. But it's different when you're like the fat friend that's like gotten super, super big. No, I don't like that. And again, like I said, everybody's not the same way. Everybody doesn't feel the same way. But this is how I personally felt. And so I was like, girl, you need to do something about this. Because I remember, like, I just did not have the wherewithal to, if whatever that means, I heard it somewhere, now I'm using it. I did not have the wherewithal to try to just lose the weight and stick to it. We were supposed to be going on a cruise, and we knew like a year in advance we were going to go on this cruise. And I said, girl, you're going to lose 65 pounds this year. I like even bought a swimsuit that I wanted to wear. The cruise came. We didn't end up going, and not for weight related reasons, but because we had another trip that we went on to Mexico. But the cruise came, and I had not lost any of this weight that I said I was going to lose. Like, not even 10 pounds of it. So I was just like looking back, like when, you know, when Facebook shows you those, like this time 4 years ago, like, dang, Facebook, first of all, I didn't ask you to remind me, okay, all up in my photo albums and archives. But I'm like, look how small I was. So I didn't lose any weight, and I was like so butthurt. And I bought a swimsuit for my Mexico trip, but I hated the fact that I had to look high and low to find a swimsuit because I didn't want my back to be out. I wanted like a short sleeve swim top and like a high waisted swim bottom. It was so hard to find that, even just a swim top. I found plenty of it in smaller sizes that were still plus size, but just not for my measurements. So I was like, this ridiculous. Anytime I go on my website of one of my favorite brands and I'm out of their size range now, too much. So your girl had to get it together. So what I finally decided to do was start doing Lose It. Mind you, remember, I told you I was doing Lose It back in the day, but I did not stick to it. So this time, I decided that I was doing this for me because I really wanted it. Not for anybody else, and I was going to stick to it. So I started doing Lose It in October of last year, for 2018. And I tracked everything I ate. I made sure I ate a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they gave me 1,900 calories as a recommendation. So I try to only eat 1,600 calories a day. And most of the time, I only eat like 1,300 calories. But I just have a super slow metabolism, and I'm still not at the point where I want to work out. So the main thing to me was just changing my eating habits and getting into a habit of tracking everything and drinking more water. Like, I wasn't drinking a lot of water. So that was the main thing I started doing, was trying to drink no less than like 64 ounces of water a day. And to somebody that might not be a lot, but to me that's a lot, because before I wasn't drinking any water. Some days I didn't drink any water, or I would drink 1 bottle. So now I'm drinking like 5 bottles of water a day, which is a stepping stone. Baby steps, y'all. So since October, I have tracked today, or yesterday, made my 95th day that I consecutively tracked on Lose It. I have lost 11 pounds, which may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot to me. And honey, even if you only lose 2 pounds, if you really have been putting your heart and soul into it and you're all, then you're doing good, okay? Let's go. I got salad dressing in my hair. Shucks. So you're doing good. I lost 11 pounds. But more importantly, y'all, I lost a whole bunch of inches. Let me tell y'all. The inches don't lie. Oh, shoot. I just inflict some salad dressing in my Kool-Aid. That's okay. You know when your mom makes the Kool-Aid, but she mixed all them packets. Oh, shoot. It's a whole bunch in here, so it don't matter. I just want y'all to see the color of this Kool-Aid. My mom mixed like 5 different colors together. And that's the thing with Kool-Aid, and now I gotta wipe this up. If you mix anything other than the colors that are the same color together, it's gonna end up looking green. It's gonna either end up being green, or it's gonna be some funky black color. Oh, that is so gross. So, that's what ended up happening. But, like I said, what I tried to do is cut back on pop, because I love soda. And so now, I do treat myself to some Kool-Aid or some iced tea. But I just try to drink water. The first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. Drink water. And I try to have a salad once or twice a week. I always try to have a majority vegetable and less starch. I've been really trying to change my heathen ways, y'all, for real. So inches-wise, I have lost 4 inches off my waist, 3 inches off my bust, and my hips, I've lost another 3 inches. And that's, y'all, that's a lot. It don't sound like a lot when you think about the poundage, but the inches, like, definitely help you out. So, I wasn't about to stand up. I might edit this out. So, I'll just show you with this dress, for example. Now, mind you, I bought this dress maybe 8 years ago from Torrid. I bought this dress from Torrid like 8 years ago. I had to still be in high school because I graduated not that long ago, but I bought it 8 years ago. And it didn't fit me exactly right. But the thing is, I'm a bigger now than I was then, but my inches have changed all around. So I'll show you. I'm kind of fat, y'all. But let me just give y'all some so y'all can see it. This is the dress. And before, it just like fit really lumpy. So now, it doesn't fit as lumpy. But you can kind of see I'm not super fat. But I am wide as heck. So yeah. And I never wanted to wear this dress because the way it fit in the back. Because my back was kind of wide. So now my back is a lot smaller. Even though it may not look like it, my back is definitely a lot smaller than it used to be. So for me, just something like that. I'd have almost missed the chair, y'all. That would have been tragic. It's just something like that where, you know, this dress fits me differently. Small changes like that just make me feel so confident in what I'm doing. And it makes me want to continue what I'm doing. So, honey, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep going. And that's why I was kind of a little apprehensive to start making mukbangs, because I don't want to get into like this ritual where I'm trying to eat food. And it's not the best food, but it's something that people want to see you eat. I'm not about to do that because I'm really not going to deviate from my goals. So, rock on one of my first video to be a video of a salad. And salads are good. Let me tell y'all. I have this much left. I'll probably eat it later because I have some place to go. But, you know, whatever you want to eat, as long as it's healthy for you, even if it's not healthy, as long as you eat it in moderation, that's really all that matters. Because I have, like, if you check my Lose-A-Log, I have some McDoubles and some McChickens on there. But I know that if I want a McDouble, that means I need to not eat crazy for breakfast and I need to not eat crazy for dinner. So, in my coming videos, hopefully they don't be this long, but I do kind of want to have it where it's a story time theme or so, because I always have crazy stuff happen to me, y'all, or I always have something crazy that I'm working on. So I want to do like a story time thing for these mukbang videos, and I'm probably just going to like definitely not eat salads all the time because I eat a lot of stuff. I love to cook, you guys. So the other day I made some fondant potatoes and some sauteed Italian sausages, onions, and peppers, and green beans with sauteed with a little bit of cherry tomato and bacon. So I cook a lot of crazy things, but a lot of good things. So I think that I want to start incorporating those in the videos and just find some interesting thing to talk about. And of course, every video won't be a mukbang, but so far I like it. I'm not going to be, for anybody who's into ASMR, which I totally understand and get because I love satisfying videos, but I'm not going to be chewing with my mouth open because, no. And I'm not going to be slurping no food up. No to that too. And I'm not going to be smacking because I promise you, even if my mom is not at home, she's going to hear me smacking or chewing my mouth open from wherever she's at and call me and treat my life over the phone. Or it's just going to be a backslap. Like, I'm just going to feel a gust of wind and just pop, you know? So I'm not going to do that. I just can't. It's too much. So it's just, I'm going to try to do this the way that I feel comfortable. But hopefully that people will enjoy. I think it's fun. I enjoy watching them and I actually enjoy making this video. So I will try to get a schedule together and hopefully get a tripod within 2 days for, you know, from Amazon Prime. But I hope you guys enjoy the video.